Yes, it is Umlilo Fire Talks. Reasonings, gonna be reasoning after reasoning. Some of the people are gonna say that it's gonna be conversation, not just interview. We not do that. Remember that we are in reasonings and conversation. It's Umlilo Fire Talks with LN to the G inside the house. And today, I know for the fact that for when apparently you are just waiting to hear who are we going to be reasoning it. And this time of an hour, as we speak, and it's definitely as we reason when it comes to Umlilo Fire Talks, it's not only about reggae music. It's not only about just when it comes to artists alone. Let me tell you this. There's a lot of things. When we talk about reggae music, there's promoters, there's also radio personalities, television personalities, because you are there upon as well. As well, this time of an hour, we do have inside the house. It is none other than the best. Let me tell you straight, it's Albert the Bashmouth. Boom! Remember this. Come, I know you heard it long time on Bush Radio. Now, it's on CTV. Come, closer. Come closer. Umlilo Fire Talks. Yes, I.
LNG.
Albert,
bless up.
Give thanks, Dada man. Respect, man. Yes, I. Firstly, I know for the fact, many people, it might be in Zimbabwe, righteously now, they are just checking us now out. Once again, firstly, when we talk about Albert Bashmouth, who's the man? When you tell the massive, 263, channel, people are just now tuned on, checking out. What would you say to this massive? Who is Bashmouth?
Albert Bashmouth is a humble youth who grew up, born and bred in Zimbabwe. Then I came here in 2008 in Cape Town, and from Cape Town, I've been doing what I was doing in Zim. I've been a reggae DJ, like from sound system to doing sound clashes and backyard parties. And until when I came here, that's the same thing that I was still doing until now. And it's just that I'm taking them to the next level.
When Bashmouth talks about sound clashes, right? It's those DJs, sound man, them come together and they play their sounds. You will hear that this is a lion paw. Yeah, man. Big up on yourself.
Yeah, man. Respect.
My leader, firstly, many people want to understand, what brought you to I would say, to radio itself, because you say it's something that you have done as well from Zim. But what brought you to radio, as we start first talking about?
To radio is, I've been someone who's been loving to be on radio ever since when I was childhood. I remember there was one trip when we went to a radio station as a class, as the whole class, and then...
More like career exhibitions?
Like a school trip, a primary school trip. And then we went to the studio and we could see... I think from that moment, that's when I got inspired. So ever since, I've been someone who loved music, someone who was so much into music, and then I didn't know when I was going to start to be on radio. But it's something that has been in me, and I've been loving this from...
Would you remember, basically, if one would ask, the first day you enter radio station, which radio station would that be, maybe?
The first station, the proper station was Bush Radio.
Yes, sir.
As a grown-up person.
Large up on yourself, Bush Radio, right? Yes, sir.
Yes, sure. Yeah, it was Bush Radio, and then when I got to Bush Radio, I started as a DJ. When you're a radio personality or a radio host, there are some moments when DJs, radio presenters, call other DJs just to come and have a mix, like a 30 minutes mix. That's what I used to do. Like Freedom Flex from Bush Radio is the one who used to call me around about 2009, 2010.
Yeah, man.
And then we met up on Facebook, and since then, he's the one who used to call
Now,
me.
you better understand that Freedom Flesh, that seed you planted has germinated, right?
Yeah, sure.
My leader, right now, just taking to the level that as people start to understand you on the radio, how was basically your, the personal, that reception, or not of Radio Bush, but of your listeners as they start to listen to what you are dishing it out,
Hey, it's very amazing the response that I see to people out there, because they always listen every Thursday night on radio, but they only hear the voice and the sound. But
I must confess, because it's a difficult part for me to listen to the man, because the time that you are on radio, I'm also so yeah, it's a good thing for me that to have the man right now.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
But one thing that on Thursdays, what kind of music you play, especially on the reggae side, in terms of local as well as some of the artists that you're playing?
I'm someone who's more into local music. Because ever since we've grown up, we've been listening to international reggae. We're talking about the Jamaican There's nothing wrong with that, but we also have our own resources, our own listenership. So I'm more into promoting them.
Self-reliance.
Yes.
Now this is one thing that also Jamaicans themselves tends to uplift. Remember that it's African people, the original space, where they come from. Yeah. So what is important here that you're talking about is basically starting with your own, embracing your own.
Yeah.
When you talk about local.
True.
So, and also as you embrace your own, you tend to mingle with, it tends to become the outer national. Hence we call it international today. Yeah. My Lord, when you start talking about maybe like, I'm going to be reasoning in terms of, maybe are there any, I would say, personalities that you feel like this is a prominent, I would say, person, or should I say, artist that I've interviewed during the time I've been, I would say, radio?
Hey, that's a very interesting question.
True,
man. I've managed to interview the people that I've never thought I would ever meet in my life. In reggae music. I'm talking of the likes of Sizzla Kalonji, I'm talking of Bushman, Etana. Most of the artists, the reggae artists from Jamaica that came to Cape Town.
Yes, sir.
I've managed to interview all of them.
This is, you talk about your turbulence.
Yes, the turbulence, likes of turbulence, Luciano. The list is endless, yeah.
I understand, and soon, we will be talking about Jamaican,
yes.
right?
Obviously, it's already confirmed.
Yes, no doubt, no doubt. Leader, I know for the fact, check it out, we will be there on both the man, see. But one thing that I want just now to look at, are there any, I would say, artists within the, I would say, locally, that you feel like this one, after interviewing this artist, you felt like, wow, this was a powerful interview?
Yeah, there was one interview that I did with Black Dillinger.
See?
I think sometime mid last year.
Yo, Gululego Madolo, Black Dillinger.
Yeah.
See?
You know, Black Dillinger is someone who's very, very open-minded. Like, see? He can just say as it is. He does not filter anything. And he was talking about the local and how the music was limited.
I just want to get more on that one, because I know Black Dillinger, he's got a song about Letter to Tulima Donsela, Bring Back the Land that was stolen. Righteously now, before we reason more about that, let me just give you a time to go back and call. Make some WhatsApp, tell the people there upon that Bashmouth is inside Umlilo Fire Talks with LN to the G. Boom! If you don't know, you better know. Fire Talk.
Fireman, need fireman. Fireman, need fireman.
Fire Umlilo, no doubt you are Glokonukuyo. It's still definitely Umlilo Fire Talks, and you are not coming back. Definitely you are still coming forward righteously Kuwe Egeto in this time of an hour. It is Albert Bashmouth, yeah man, inside the house. Me say, long time, many people have been talking about the house radio personalities. This time we are listening to a reggae dancehall radio personality. Yeah. And large up for yourself for that, my brother. Respect. Once again, Dada, as you were actually emphasizing, what was this sort of, I would say, element that, or should I say, lesson that came out of the, I would say, with you, with Dillinger, especially in this interview?
It was about, it was more about the local music, the lack of reggae music on airplay, especially on commercial radios.
True.
Like, reggae music is known as the liberation music, where it was used in the liberation war during apartheid or other times where...
To the commercial stations, whoever you're at, are you listening carefully, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, but now the time is here, the apartheid is gone, but there is no...
Still.
Enough platform for that music that used to be used during the time that...
True.
Yeah.
And according to what Dillinger is saying, I think what you have picked up is that basically, though reggae music has been seen as much as inspiring people, especially in the past, you talk about your liberation struggle leaders, but now reggae music is actually isolated by the same people, because once you start looking at who are leading now, are those people who were inspired by reggae. Anyway, once we talk also on that, in reggae music also, I know for the fact that you've got a video that you love most that you've also picked up. Yeah. And it's basically on the lack of women within, I would say, reggae itself.
Exactly.
What would you say, just your point on that?
As someone who's on radio, I've always seen music that is coming in. Like maybe 98% of the music that comes in is only male.
Yes,
it's coming from
as you said, Black Dillinger, Jack Congo.
Exactly.
Sugar is there, you understand?
Yes,
yeah,
true. Yeah.
True.
So the few that comes, like the 2% that comes from the women, is that what we mainly focus on, because we always listen to these guys. Oh,
the likes of Empress Hotep. There's also the likes of Sister Mazo,
yeah,
man. Yes,
Ghetto Queen.
Zuki. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
See?
So we pay more attention to those. Not like we don't pay attention to other music, but it's a very small percentage. So when you give it time, you have enough time, to just listen to it. Then there was another video that was done by the other sisters against the women abuse, and I think it's about 10 women which
in one video.
Yes. True. That's one of my best so far of this year.
And I want us actually, like, as people are basically sitting down at the ghetto, before we unleash this video, I want you to tell me why do you think specifically the message of the video speaks to the women, especially within reggae?
It's something that we are living with in the community, where there's a lot of too many news of women abuse, and also it was released during the month of Women's Month.
True.
So
it's August month. Right?
Yeah, that was the August month, and so it was very inspiring. And they were also doing events like from Johannesburg, Cape Town, and other places as well. When it was more about fight against women abuse. The
name of the video, and just I give you some time, straight on that camera, basically, camera one depan, just to give us and to link us strictly to the video.
All right, this one is called Fight Against Women Abuse from the Ghetto Queens. They call themselves Ghetto Queens because it's about 10 artists of the...
So it's 10 Ghetto Queens then?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Respect. Unleash at this time of an hour. Let me just once again say, it's already been there, for the world to note that women must be respected within the music. Right? Boom! You don't know.
Rockefeller Promotion, Mount Zion Music, Lipsy, Tanzania, Rockefeller, Timon, my sky, it's in that chat to my sister, it's in that chat to my sister, it's in that chat to my sister. Papi pati chafara every day serious. Yango nikataya kuchoka munongo koka serious. Sinore nyuti chari wadarine Mr. Serious. So you say we just so fararine Mr. Serious. Skata murume wangu karane papa ndinoda kumbobunza chandakatata. Unondirova ndisina kutata unondiita munhu sina basa mawanga aya ndiwe miswatu uyo ndiwe mari unopedzera kudoro watoka wonditongera chitororo baba moko bepi andosandibvunze ndokutakura kwese kuti uri pepabhegi here kurara andosandigumbe kasili mistake kanziyo sandiye anokurova kunyange pamberi pevana kukutuka pamberi pehama ana basa nazvo anashonguwana kananya ana basa kuti pane vanganya rudo runenge kutungana kwekwa rudo rwatochokwadi yatova matakanyanya ndambozema kuchingate munhu wemukadzi asi moyo wangu zvino waukanda pasi runenge kutungana kwemba rudo rwatochokwadi yatova matakanyanya ndambozema kuchingate munhu wemukadzi asi moyo wangu zvino waukanda pasi zvakawanda zvataona vamwe vasikupona each and every day mumwe munhu ari kupondwa kana kumanikidzwa vana vachitiza ichakumusoro pindiraita pizza amana chimbotipai womokana tisimukire vanasikana tisana mai vambangwana ukada ambuye vaten kusanangura nyaya obodziri 10 kundiroa mauya futi nemari shoma nanana onde
never stop and report it. Nekutidaya yikuda. Asa kusimuzila roko kurova. I just start making excuses. Tapping on kurova, ayikudi excuses. We all know what abuse is, excuses. It's not worth it, excuses. Stop making excuses. Every day, who got a witch and did all the wire. And then I'm a woman with funds and high. I bet it in the tower. One, the ticker, but I need what I told them. No one is a catchy. No fun, I'm a diary. No text, I'm a diary. Zirinani Mundi would say I'm a chada. Panekundita time pusher. Kundita, we could try. Ask it, and you like a tazuka. The second that to Fizuka. Munonia beta Murikuma. Murikufambi. Usanditaro. Baba mwana unondi baya moyo eh. 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 Tutura advantage. Intara. Matara. Kurera ni mana. Promotion bakbasa. Unenene na bosi. Takto yitwa. Bandu basinga fungi. Mwana wako arowa. Ni murume. Iwe woti. Ashingirire. Yesu no arowa afa. Tiwe wako uroyo. Murabina mumba kamenya serious. And you could put in no more and curious. Kuma kuita kwako kuri serious. Kunoto that deliverance iri serious. Kuna love for him not aro baba biria uione. Chineza ne bangwe banga chidana na usione unogara wakamenya serious. Uva kusene kushikari doke kwa kufara ukukone. She tough guy no, she bad man no, she rough guy no, she rude boy no. Murume chai out of him kazi wakasodaro watova mtazi. She bad man no, she rude boy no, she tough guy no, she rough guy no. Murume chai out of him kazi wakasodaro watova mtazi.
Fireman, need fireman. Fireman, fireman, need fireman.
As we're still reasoning, and it's still definitely Umlilo Fire Talks, Albert Bashmouth inside the house, reasoning with L to the G. Bashmouth, we are running, I would say, out, no doubt. In Mzansi, you know, I know for a fact you've also got sort of an artist that you love the most, especially when it comes to video. Who's that artist and why?
I love Zorro.
Zorro?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think his music is more mature and more understandable. It's the way he presents his lyrics and the beats that he uses. It's more pure reggae.
We talk about the legendary Zorro here. He's a brother to Sister Wendy, you know? Yeah, man. You know, one of the artists within the Chronic Lens, the founder. Yeah, man. Crosby, you know that.
Yeah, man, I know that.
But at this time, I know that there's a video that you have chosen. And as we are moving out to the massive, you know, I want us to stand up. Yeah, man. I want us to stand up and just say, you know, goodbye to the massive.
Goodbye, Cape Town.
Bye.
Boof. Zorro.
It was nice to know you, but I got to leave without you. After all, this time I thought it would be different. Tell me, why can't you see we're breaking each other's heart? Tell me why we keep on trying when we clearly see it ain't working. Some things are best left alone. Goodbye. It was nice to know you, but I got to leave without you. After all, this time I thought it would be different. I say goodbye. Yeah, it was nice to know you, but I got to leave without you. After all, this time I thought it would be different, but I guess I won't.
Fireman, fireman, fireman.